Oh, on a cold fall day, there is nothing like a hearty bowl of soup to warm you right up. And this morning, we are treating you to a delicious roasted cauliflower soup, courtesy of Chef Paul Lillakas. And this one has a surprise secret ingredients, which you discovered kind of by accident. You're going to tell me this story.
Yeah, so, I didn't discover it by accident, but this recipe came together by accident.
Okay, tell us what we're making.
We're making a hot and sour roasted cauliflower and carrot soup. So it's basically just a roasted cauliflower soup.
Yes.
Like you roast the vegetables.
Yeah.
Here I have cauliflower, I have onions and carrot and celery. And then as I was blending it, I was thinking this could use a little something. So I'm looking around in my fridge and I found my Tom Yum soup mix, or soup paste.
Yeah.
Which is this miraculous ingredient. It's a paste made of chilies and lemongrass and galangal and
so
garlic
good.
and shallots and all these big flavorful ingredients. And I just added some of that and then I simmered it for a while and you get something that is way better than just that regular roasted veggie soup.
This is what I love about chefs, because this is normally a clear soup, right? Like I get this when we order Thai all the time.
Brothy soup, yeah.
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 So you roasted vegetables, and we're going to stick them in the blender?
Exactly.
Can I have one more before you do that?
Absolutely.
I love roasted vegetables.
So I'm just gonna add these to the blender, and you could add, vegetable stock or chicken stock if you wanted to, but in this case, we've got this flavorful soup base. You wanna just throw in that water there.
You want all of it?
Just, add it till it reaches about the top. No, a little bit more. It'll be quite thick. And I'm gonna add some of this soup paste, and you can just see the color is going to rock it and make it this vibrant soup.
Oh, I can smell that.
The lemongrass particularly adds this beautiful aroma, so I'm gonna add quite a bit of it. You can add as much or as little as you like.
Paul, I can grab that at the grocery store?
You can get it at Asian supermarkets, any grocery store that has an Asian section, or you can get it online.
Okay.
I always tell people, if you can't find something, look for it online.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna blitz it up and look at the color.
Oh, yeah.
And then, when it's done blending, it doesn't take too long. How do you feel about texture in blended soup? Some people like it silky smooth, some people like it a little bit, textury.
I like it to feel like a thick soup. Like I want it to stick to my insides and warm me up.
I like it nice and smooth.
Okay.
So what you end up with is this vibrant soup with this beautiful
it
aroma.
So
it fills the entire house. And that's all there is to it. That's it. I simmer it for a little while longer, but I get a little bit of heat on that soup paste just to sort of liven those flavors up.
Oh, yeah,
and then I've paired it with a garlic bread, but I've mixed a little bit of this Tom Yum soup paste into the butter along with garlic, spread it on that baguette, a little bit of cheese on top, and then broiled it. So it's got another layer of flavor in an already delicious thing.
Yes, please. Can I just try this? Because I would just like if we just did this for the whole segment. This smells so good. And soups are good because you can freeze them, you can big batch them.
Oh, 100%. You can make a double batch of this, freeze it, share it with your neighbors. I'm all about sharing, especially when it comes to soup, because it's the kind of thing that not everybody is going through the trouble of making. And it's just such a nice, warm, neighborly gesture, I think, especially at this time of the year.
Sorry, you caught me right with my mouth.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. What do you think?
It's so good. It's got a little touch of heat.
Oh, yeah. So there's quite a bit of chili in these pastes, and there are multiple different brands. So what I would tell people is give it a tiny little taste before you use it, because depending on the brand, one might be a little hotter than another. That's it. Add slowly. You can always add more. You can't take it away.
Okay. This is baguette with the seasoning and the butter.
It's just garlic butter. So garlic, salted butter, and maybe a tablespoon, as much as you like, of the paste, smeared onto the baguette, a little bit of cheese on top, and then just baked in the oven.
I will honestly make my cheese bread like this every time.
Perfect.
From now on. It's so good. Do you have a favorite soup?
I grew up eating my grandma's soup. It was very brothy, I actually just made a big batch with my turkey carcass. I brought you some.
You brought me some?
Yeah, I brought you a big container of it.
I love you too.
It's kind of a chicken soup, but it's got lots of dill in it and these dumplings that you sort of drop into the broth and they poach in the liquid and turn it a little bit cloudy, and it's got great body. That one's special for me because I grew up eating it, but I love all soups.
Thank you for sharing that with me and for sharing this with our viewers. The QR code is there. So make sure you scan it. Paul, thank you so much. This is delicious.
Anytime. I hope you make it. Oh,
I will. Good use of vegetables. Of course, you can find the recipe by scanning the QR code. We'll be right back. If you liked that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.